Theme song.
Welcome back. Merry Christmas and all that. It's past Christmas. What day is it?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
The 29th.
Like, I'm surprised the year's over. Like, honestly, I don't think I can. I was fairly present for 2017 and I just don't remember it.
No.
This has been sort of like kind of one long pointless drag. Which I feel is sort of preparing me for this, like, the rest of life. You know, I think this is the new normal, and I'm okay with that. It's important to develop a callus over all of your hopes and dreams. Because it's only the potential for joy that makes true suffering possible. Alright, so now we're gonna help a gorilla give an abortion to that. Okay. Well, that makes sense. You can't let that reproduce. That's a welfare queen if ever I saw one. You can tell by her crimson red horns and eyelashes. Eyelash game is on point here, though. And clearly had her nails did.
Put just. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that.
Fuck's sake,
Boop.
Just let a fat Oh, you touched it. Now you lost your little body monkey.
Now I owe her child support.
Yeah, that's, you know, Diddy lives with her and her fucking, you know, cavernous, state-sponsored womb. The rest of the obscenely wealthy poor don't really exist. That's always the best part.
That's a bit shit.
Oh, getting sneaky there. Right, there we are. You can do this, Aaron.
I can do it.
What'd you do? Why are you touching buttons?
I made it angry. I wish when I was having a really bad day, I just explode into confetti for everyone around me to behold.
We need to finish making your, like, fucking Holy shit, what just happened?
Breathe fire at me.
Excellent.
The confetti. Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, we'll finish making your fucking confetti dream coat.
Yay.
And then we'll tie a bunch of party poppers up to one string, and then when you're upset, you can just signal your distaste with the situation by yanking on your frowny face Aaron string. And then you can, like, then just streamers everywhere, Aaron.
Yay.
Streamers of fury.
Assemble!
Yeah. Fucking, well, not streamers of fury, more party poppers of umbrage.
Umbrage.
Like, yeah, you're right. There need to be more, like, fucking... Alright, look, hit its tummy, get the health, cause,
dude, there's no invincibility boosting in this.
Yeah, but you could have drifted to the fucking right and not in the direction of the goddamn, you know, crimson horn of
to the right, then he went to the left. He bounced 5 feet in the air.
It's just a jump to the left. And then Aaron dies!
A lizard ate my face. And then had...
Oh, there you got a fucking heart back.
Yeah.
MMA would be so much more interesting if every time a dude landed an uppercut, they got like 10% more health back. Like, fights would go for ages. They'd be more inclined to, like, you know, get a little fucking creative too. You know, fucking chuck in some flying back kicks there. Alright, well, no, you can duck under it. You're fine. You're safe. See, now the color of it's changed, the eyebrows stand out, and it more looks like one of those dudes with, like, insano eyebrows. Like, Greek dudes that run, like, a fucking fruit store.
Yeah.
Those people have some amazing eyebrows. That's a bit of a stiff. That's some stiff cheese.
That's a bad box, bro.
That's some fucking hard feta. Like, because those guys are just
I tried to shortcut it. I'm like, I'll break the barrel as I get in it.
What have we learned?
Stop being dead in the air.
What have we learned? This is what happens when you fucking take when you take, I see his fucking little plates are spicy.
Spicy plates.
Yeah, you gotta like fucking... Oh, Jesus, please, thank you, fuck.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I'm getting there at the moment, Aaron. Like, you know, you're not allowed to, like, fucking pull your usual bullshit right onto the rock. I don't, like, God fucking damn it. Stop it, you're doing this on purpose now. You just...
Maybe.
I don't fucking know. See, I don't believe you. If it'd be on purpose if I hadn't witnessed the fall into the fucking hole that I saw earlier. Like, that's like a fucking miracle. You're like the video game equivalent of the cacapode. As everything about you is wrong and should die. Like, I reckon if you, like, attached a bunch of fucking party whistles to a wombat, you could get basically this.
That would be pretty entertaining.
Yeah. I feel like there's kind of a lot of harmless mods you could make to Australian animals just to make them a bit more fun, you know? Like, some come pretty fucking, you know, pretty festive already, like the fucking...
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, that's
a bit.
I think considering the hit and hurt boxes... Oh, he's a spicy meatball.
Oh, let me get it that time.
Now you know why it's giving you health with every successful hit.
Yeah.
This is a serious miss, this one. Okay, remember, his belly flop has, like, a shockwave.
Yeah. I thought it would be the animation, it's not the animation. You should be able to blow this back and have, like, a Dragon Ball Z beam struggle.
Okay, I think he's... Hey, yeah, don't lose your little fucking child.
He's getting...
Because remember, like with most children, you could use them as a human shield. Which is important. Okay, remember, ground pound. Alright.
Boom. And he's gonna do his flamey, maybe? Oh!
Oh, shit!
It. I was unaware.
I think what makes the boss battle worse is having to put up with an entire fucking percussion section laughing at you while it's happening. It's like, fuck you, you're just the drummers, alright?
Alright, that time it was down. Ow!
I mean, there's no reason to not duck. That lob shot doesn't. Mother of God. Get the tummy!
Nah, dude. Oh, okay, I had time. Just gotta touch his big ass lips. Looking like fucking the singer of Aerosmith over there.
Yeah, okay, this is Shockwave.
I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep.
No, yeah, it looks like him crossed with Oblina from fucking Real Monsters.
Holy shit, it does too. I guess.
Like, slightly attracted to Oblina, but that's just a general issue.
That's
with
like that's a confusing boner.
It's troubling. But it's like, it's the same thing as... Get the... ribcage? Oh, hey, look, Aaron, you can put that in your back.
Yay!
I love how...
I fucking pressed it before, so it invalidates everything.
You get nothing. I like how scared the ribcage looked when it was just... like, because it's like, oh, you don't have your fucking animal that you can steering around now. It's just you and a large, furious monkey.
I feel like one of these crazy voodoo masks jumped into Dave Chappelle at one point.
I do like... It is funny watching, like, comedians get buff. I feel like that could be my show, comedians in gyms getting buff.
Just don't have Carrot Top on it, please.
Oh, he's episode 1, Aaron. Are you fucking kidding? He's literally Blanca.
It looks like Ronald McDonald fucked an orangutan that got swole.
It looks like Mugen McDonald.
It does.
Yeah, he's like creepy swole. It's like frightening.
I don't like it. I really don't like it.
Like, I understand he probably got sick of people making fun of him, but, you know. Has he gotten in any fights? Are there some Live League videos that I'm missing here?
I hope. There's videos
How the fuck did this turn into Limbo?
I don't know. Yeah, I kind of need to see Carrot Top in a fight.
Because there was that great fucking thing that was like, you know, amateur boxing, but with like just randos and shit. Like, something like that might work. Just with, you know, chuck a bit of UFC into it, you know.
Carrot Top.
But I think it'd be fun. Oh.
Puzzle piece.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm guessing you can't jump on that.
Nah, it looks like Bender's head. He's confused me.
I wonder what the fucking... Because this monster looks like a fucking ribcage too, so I'm sort of...
He is the deity of smog and
I sort of like this, because instead of like little body and big head, you got like a big body and a fucking proportional head. Finally! You know, that's all I've wanted in my fucking silhouette platformers. A little bit of fucking physical sense from this malarkey. In the land of the shadow banana. I bet they have even more potassium.
Ultra potassium!
Yeah, man. Best part. It's like, a banana's like all of your vegetables in one day. Ah, it's the fucking slave from the Mr. Game & Watch. In the background, look at him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
He's working
He'll
away.
never be free.
Nah.
Working in a coal mine, moving on down. Devo songs no one remembers, whoop, I'm gonna work now. Devo's Greatest Hits is a good album and I recommend it. Cause beyond things like Whip It and Girl You Want, which are amazing songs, they have like a fairly solid catalog of other terrific work too, including Peekaboo, which is marvelous, and Smart Patrol and Mr. DNA.
I feel like Devo is better than they have any right to be.
There's a lot like that, like, you know, sort of the way, you know, because they're considered sort of a novelty band, which I don't entirely think's fucking fair. Like, they're
really good.
Screwy, yeah. Well, they're kind of like a somewhat zanier Talking Heads, you know. And like, I'd even include like Weird Al in that pile, because Weird Al, you know, is one of those people who has like great musical chops, but I just don't think he takes himself seriously enough to sort of like, you know, be that kind of musician.
Yeah.
Home, where I wanna be.
Oh.
I gotta totally listen to fucking Talking Heads later.
Oh.
Gonna chuck some fucking Devo in the mix.
Also, thank you to whoever found that fucking spider gif. The spider vine.
Oh yeah, so you sent me, because Aaron's been looking at that, it's a Vine, and it's like, you know what's insane? Vine only lasted 3 years. Like, why is it E-Baum's world is still around, but something as magical as Vine could only last 3 years?
Yeah. Yeah, we
E-Baum's world, Aaron?
Yeah, we looked at that video so fucking hard, and we couldn't find it.
It was one of like Aaron's internet white whales, which was like, oh, Aaron blew into the choppy. Like, so the video is about, but like the Vine specifically added. And it's not even the studio version, which is interesting. Like, I want to point that out. Because I've listened to the studio version of fucking, you know... Oh, what's the name of the fucking song? Now I can't even remember it.
Days Go By?
No, it's not the name of the song, though. But yeah, that fucking Talking Heads song. Like, I listen to that, like, at least once a day.
Water flowing underground?
Mm. Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime, yeah. That's the one.
It was in there somewhere. Once in a lifetime.
Uh-oh.
Oh, finally.
Oh, it was all smoggy.
And you may ask yourself, why did I hit this spider? So basically, it's like someone hitting a spider on the floor, like a tile floor, and the spider's clearly like, it's a spider covered in babies. And I think it's a small spider, so I think whacking it with a broom's a bit uncalled for. But they whack the spider with the broom, and then the babies just go everywhere, and then the person freaks out and just starts smacking.
Yeah.
And it's set to like, you know, it just goes, you may ask yourself, whack. And then the spiders just go everywhere. It's, how did I get here? Letting the days go by. And it's like a lot of Vines. Yeah. It's the perfect length, and it's such a lovely, you know, combination of video and song. And Aaron's been going on about that for like 3 fucking years.
Dude, so I found it, and I'm like, I was really off my face, and I didn't save it. And I told Gabe about it, and he's like, okay, we'll find it. It's easy. And
yeah, because I've been through this before, both with Aaron and other people, where it's like, I've got this Vine that I really want to see. And they're like, I can't find it though. And then it's like, I Google it, and it's like, usually the second one, it's just renamed or something.
Yeah.
Like,
this one.
Yeah, Angus had one, which is great, where it's like, this black guy looking at a billboard for a, no, you get nothing. For a, you know, like a black lawyer. And except in his billboard, the white people are in handcuffs. And so the guy's like, black guy, get a billboard, put the white people in handcuffs. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. And then he gets, like, just dementedly excited for, like, the last 2 seconds of the Vine and gets caught up, like, cut off. He's going, that's what I'm talking about! Like, just cuts him off. And it's really funny. And a lot of Vines are like that. Like, just incredibly brief experiences, you know, brief dips into the black experience.
Great.
Yeah, and this was fucking brilliant. And then, you know, for some reason that only existed for 3 years. And I don't know, maybe it like was completely just fucking not able to fucking support itself. Well, I'm assuming like anything else fucking ads, but there was some amazing fucking like I think it's like it came from VHS and everything is awful. Were like fucking amazing because they just get chunks of like, you know, old fucking, you know, Christian youth ministries fucking videos and shit. And bear in mind, I think the Jesus ones are a low-hanging fruit, but oh, holy shit, what sweet, delicious, ripe fruit.
Dude, my favorite thing about Jesus was those pictures that would have Jesus, you know, just drawn awkwardly into situations.
Yeah, you know, you're injecting heroin, you're injecting it into Jesus.
Yeah, or, you know, Jesus in the back of a car saying, hit that pedestrian, you'll get 50 points. Fuck off, Jesus, I'm driving.
This doesn't seem safe. I don't think this is a good environment for a monkey.
No.
I think we need to look into the zoo that's like, oh, he's getting a bit fucking rough and ready. Oh,
I bet fucking Curious George never had to go through this shit, alright?
Fucking. Donkey Kong's got to probably like piss and moan about that.
Yeah.
Curious
Fucking, I have to go through all this shit, find crocodiles, enchanted tiki masks. What does George get? He gets to slay a fucking Playmate of the Year every night.
Tiki is enchanting. We'll say that. Island rhythms, man. When you get on that fucking rum, blow it. Oh no, it's a tire.
Don't you want the fire? Yippee-yo. Stop. Ow. Hey, I'm still alive.
Oh, that's right. The fucking environmental hazards aren't lethal in this, which I still think is a bit peculiar. Because I haven't conducted the experiment, but I'm willing to, like, put forward the hypothesis that slamming a monkey against a wall with a fucking pneumatic press would be enough to crush it. And then probably we should get in touch. We should do a crossover episode with one of those Russian channels. It's just like a factory that still has a working pneumatic press. And see if we can't get in touch with one of those like fucking Iraqi zoos that just has like a spare gorilla that they can't look after. And we'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying we're 100% certain we're going to wind up with like some fucking gorilla juice we have to sell to China for dick medicine. But we're probably going to wind up with, like, gorilla juice we have to sell to China for dick medicine. The trick is you go the homeopath path, and you filter it through water, and then you have just, like, fucking Chinese gorilla dick water. Fuck yeah. You can sell that back to the whites, like, for fucking nothing, you know? By the fucking homeopathic properties, you can transfer fucking gorilla, you know, fucking blood power to water. Just billionths of a fucking part, you know, it's great. And then you never have to fucking worry again. You'll always have the strength of an animal that is really, really buff and has a tiny dick, but in your penis.
Yeah. Gorillas. They're better than you.
Gorillas. They're a child's idea of masculinity because they can't be bothered looking up the dick size on the internet. Like, if you're gonna fucking grind something into dick power, at least maybe pick something that fucks good. Like, if you've seen gorillas root, it's like this, and then that's it, it's over. Like, these things root for speed. It's depressing.
Is it bad that I just imagine gorilla sex is how Down syndrome people have sex?
They fuck too.
Just sort of like the arms back and just the, you know.
It's very primal. They fuck too. Like, it's sort of an issue because, like, if you don't sort of keep an eye on them.
Where's this thing shooting? Is it?
Just push the button.
Oh, right. It's one of these ones.
And then he steered it directly into the ceiling. Because there was a thing about, like, whether we should fucking sterilize people with Down syndrome a little while ago. And maybe, like, because there was this one girl who wasn't even Down syndrome. She was, like, Omega level fucked up.
Yeah.
And, like, really, yeah, you should have sterilized her. Because every time she had a period, she went, like, fucking ape shit.
Oh, no.
But, like, you know, if you look away from, like, two sexually active Downs people for, like, a minute, they start fucking. And then, you know, what if one of them goes pregnant? Then you got that to deal with. And it's not like they're gonna give birth to Down's kids. Like, this isn't like another disability like they're Chinese or something. You know, like they... right into it. You know, the kids, you know, usually fucking fine. It's just, you know, are they ready to be parents?
Yeah. Got it.
Right into it.
Got it, though.
Got that puzzle piece.
It's the puzzle piece that's going to turn into a fucking another puzzle.
I don't remember the first time playing this having this many lives spare. Like, I'm kind of confused by that. But oh well, what you gonna do? You know,
You're gonna run away.
If I'm gonna get confused by puzzle pieces, I'm probably too downsy to have kids. You know? They'll come along. They'll take my balls, Aaron. They'll take away my genitals. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think a lot of people, not just Downs people, should probably not have fucking kids. But you gotta keep it, like, at least optional.
Yeah.
Just, like, that fucking shit that they put into the guys' dicks. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, that's a good idea. Because, A, you don't have the problems of fucking dosing women up with estrogen, which, you know, fucking comes with
who's putting
problems.
something in the dicks?
Yeah, like, the fucking most optimistic one is a shit called Vassal Gel, which is, like, basically, you know your taint?
Yeah.
Alright, well, they get in there with a bit of, like, fucking local, right? And then they fucking nip it, and they put a little, they get a syringe, and they inject, like, this goo into one of your man tubes. Like, not the pee tube, like the sperm tube. And the sperm that goes through there, nothing useful comes out. It just kills them.
Fair enough.
And, like, yeah, it's really effective on orangutans so far, so it's like, there's a good shot that it'll be good for humans. And the best thing about this is, A, it takes just women out of the equation, which is fantastic. Because, B, this is a set it and forget it system. Like, you get this done, you're good for 10 years.
How do you get it out?
Oh, well, that's the best part. Yeah, you just go in and they fucking inject just saline through and it flushes it out, and then you're good. So it's reversible after like a week or so.
So just don't go swimming in pools of saline.
Well, I mean, maybe don't go swimming in pools of saline with like a hole in your dick. Like probably would be mine. But I mean, I think like really like a hole in dick should like be manifesting as different actions.
Someone to me the other day said that when they were peeing blood. And I was like, dude, like, did you go to the doctor?
Start out with that malarkey.
No. What? Why are you not at the doctor? It stopped. But
No, yeah.
You were bleeding from your penis, man. Go now.
Like, I understand not going to the doctor, like, you know, I'm in pain most of the time, and it's just like, yeah, I know what the fucking, you know, I know what it is. Some of this shit you gotta walk off. Of the list of things that it's okay to not fucking, to be a little bit, you know, fucking finicky about, pissing blood, pretty well fucking up there. Like, my uncle once came off his motorcycle, and it wasn't like, he didn't get any road rash or anything, it was just like a dump and roll.
Yeah.
So, you know, he was just like, I'm fine. And, you know, he's got like 6 sisters, so they were haranguing him to go to the doctor. And, you know, and I understandably, like, if I were him, I'd be like, I just rolled, it's fine. Like, I got some bruising. And then his dick went black.
Oh,
and so he went to the doctor. Yeah, well, I mean, as it happens, this is legitimately tough, this bit. As it happens, he'd had a huge pile of bruised blood in his hip from where he first hit the ground, right? Dude. And then that just went to the place where all the blood goes to hang out, which was his dick. So briefly, his cock was like African black.
No, fuck that, man.
No.
No.
I mean, it was fine because it just like the body absorbs it and it gets like processed and shit. But like, yeah, I mean, if your dick changes color, you know. Again, the same thing goes for like just genital shit. Like if your vagina does something fucking peculiar, you want to go to the doctor.
If my body does anything I don't understand, I'm gonna go get it checked. Because I've known my body a long time.
Yeah. It and I are friends.
I'm peeing blood now. All right, I think
again,
I need to
pissing blood. That's an insight. That's not like I've got a bruise. Like you're allowed to ignore stubbed toes and broken fingers and shit. That's fine. But like, you know, if you're innards, you can't see that. Yeah. Like, you know, what did you do? Eat a knuckle? Like, you fucking yeah. You go to the goddamn doctor and get them to tell you it's fine and walk it off.
Cog jog. Okay. That's a racial slur in the DK Kingdom. You fucking cog jog.
You fucking cog jog. I suppose there's racism between the animated Disney characters and the Pixar's.
I'd think so, yeah.
Yeah. I bet they're like turbo racist. Find the button, Aaron. Huh.
What the
You did not deserve that.
Why have the fucking, you know, Daleks invaded?
Never get rid of them, really.
Like fucking cockroaches.
Yeah. Hoot. Okay.
I wonder if you just bounce.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like you should bounce directly off that, and I'll be upset if you don't.
Like, what is your use? Like, honestly.
I mean, I can understand the use of a flamethrower drone. Alright, what's that do? Blow it! Yeah, blow it!
Well, fucking rook-de-doo.
Okay, I broke a light.
No, my puzzle.
No! Oh, Aaron, oh, you fucking...
I gave up halfway.
Yeah.
I gotta commit. You gotta commit early.
This is,
I believe this is an actual...
Stay on that. Oh, it doesn't...
Oh, okay. Is it a lever?
I don't know, I thought it was. It looked like it, but it isn't. It went down, but then it stopped just before you jumped off.
I feel like a millionaire is doing this to a monkey right now. Just making him jump through all this machinery with barrels.
Like, there's gotta be... You know, that has to exist. Like, and to the billionaires listening, put it on YouTube or something. Fucking glorious!
Look...
Let's scratch this off the list, Aaron.
Let's not, you know...
Can you check that giant pile of porn you downloaded?
No, that's fucking... It's going, I want to update. Can I update now? And I'm like, no, later.
I mean, doesn't it normally, like, figure out what time it is?
Yeah, except that it's gone so far now that it's just, like, snooze every 3 days.
Oh. Well, maybe let it update.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I just let it do that, Aaron. I mean, what are you fucking afraid that's gonna disrupt your Linux kernel?
It's not that I'm afraid of the update. It's just it always wants to update, and then I forget about it. And when I go back to use the computer, it's at the time it wants to update.
VLC player is the worst for that. VLC player will be like, hey, you know, we should update VLC player. I was like, yeah, after I want to watch the video I just loaded. Okay, and then I forget and close VLC player.
Yeah.
Like, just put the option after. Like, just click, okay, update after you're done with VLC player today. Yeah, because that's useful.
When I shut it, it will like update it.
This is turning into some fucking Fritz Lang journey into the nature of man and primate. Man and machine. Primate and machine. We're gonna find, if we don't find like a fucking Metropolis, you know, sexy robot monkey lady, then this whole game will have just been for nothing. I respect your gumption.
Gumption's good for walls.
You know, like a Metropolis lady monkey.
What, like a sexy robot monkey lady?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think the sexiness is inherent to the idea of a robot monkey.
You got me there.
Yeah, we're just adding a bunch of fucking superlatives here. You know, it's just.
When are they gonna start, you know, making Siri but like a robot monkey lady?
I'd be fucking supportive of that just as a fun experiment into what, like, fucking, you know, the other brains are like. Like, how, you know, can we get cats and dogs and shit to treat robots like they treat us? Like, can we fool a cat or a dog? Can a dog have a robot owner? You know, or would it be just like, nah, I don't like this?
Probably wouldn't like it.
I reckon you could fool some of them. I mean, everyone goes, I was like, oh, dogs are smart. It's like, yeah, some. Hey. That's Aaron, you're playing with fire here. Fire, Aaron. Fire!
Nah, should be right, mate. The mum's dog freaked the
Down
fuck
pound, yeah.
Mum's dog freaked the fuck out last Christmas because Mum got like one of those doll heads for my daughter. Like, just, you know, the detached head you put makeup on. And the dog's like, no, I ain't having any of this. This thing's wrong. I'm not going near it. It's just, he just like, was like, nah, I'm out, man. What have
Oh, you
done?
found the button! I give you life. The male extends into the female. Sparks begin. A barrel descends and a gorilla flies into space. It's the metaphor for humanity, really.
This is actually a precursor to New Donk City in Mario
That looks
Odyssey.
like a dick.
You're in here like breaking all the electricity so they can't run the
Fucking
festival.
wrecking. Like, really, you could probably just chuck a Donkey Kong game into the... Woo!
Into Mario Odyssey.
Yeah. I mean, how you could put a Zelda game into... Oh, careful,
What?
careful with that. You
Ooh.
you're gonna pay the price
I'm
eventually.
not gonna pay the price. I'm the
No, not
Pied
never.
Piper. My price is always good. Because they call me Little Elvis. Mum says I'm the son of the king.
I like that, like, part of the underlying concept of that show is his mum's a dumb tart.
Yeah.
Some guy said he was Elvis, so naturally I fucked him. Oh, really? Were you in, like, you know, fucking Vegas or somewhere where Elvis performed? No, just, like, somewhere in the dead center of Australia. Oh, some places where we know Elvis has never been.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I mean, little Elvis, I hate to break it to you, but your mum is a dumb tart. You know, and I'm not saying she's a dumb tart for, like, fucking a lot or whatever. She's a dumb tart for fucking someone who she thought was Elvis when it wasn't. It's like some chick fucked, like, someone she thought was, like, Prince Harry, and it just wasn't Prince Harry. And you stupid slag.
Like, how, dude?
Well, also, fuck you. Fuck you for just fucking someone because you think they're Prince fucking Harry. Oh, and it wasn't. Oh. Fucking munted tart.
I'm Big Bird. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna fuck you. It's Big Bird. Look, guys, it's Big Bird.
It's not...
Fucking one.
Like, do you even
see,
like,
I'm Big Bird.
like, because there is, aside from the fact that he's got Prince in his fucking name, there's literally nothing about Prince Harry that's that fucking interesting from any other fucking ranger you can.
He's not even attractive.
He's not. No. I mean, you know, in terms of like a typically inbred strain of monarchy, actually doing remarkably well. Yeah. He doesn't look like a bucktooth wingnut, so fucking good job there for, you know, whoever you cheated on Charles with, Diana.
That's like, that's the funny thing about apocalyptic films when there's like one last woman and one man. We've got to repopulate the earth.
No,
what,
you're not.
Fucking
yeah,
tards?
No, yeah, you need
like,
you need like 26 and 27. You need a mix, because again, there's literally only so much inbreeding you can do before you get like the ostrich people and other fucking genetic tragedies.
Yeah.
Oh, hot Jesus. I think the mechanical theme, I think this guy is an accordion. Or a squeeze box. I think that's what we're dealing with here.
Donkey Kong is trapped in a pocket dimension inside Cass from Breath of the Wild's fucking music accordion.
I like Chest Day Bird, he's nice. I like the idea that the accordion can be used to work out some fierce pecs.
Yeah, look at these pecs. Birds have pecs.
Sort of, yeah. They got, they got some big, like, some plumage. It's to drive the wings, Aaron. You got to hit the barrel. Aaron, the barrel.
Oh, the barrel.
The barrel.
That's where I'm going wrong.
Okay, now don't.
I hate this fucking part.
Don't just launch yourself into fucking nothing. Okay, touch the green. There you go. Alright, okay, K, yeah. You don't need to worry about the G, really.
Poor Monkey
'cause you've
Kong.
already got, like, K and...
Hello, I'm Monkey Kong.
Yeah. Alright, that Dalek's not very bright. It didn't even turn around. Usually they can figure out to turn around.
I got bananas. All the bananas at the store today were green, like bright fucking green.
I hate the wave. On the plus side, though, they can... They last a little longer. I find I buy too many sometimes, and even at my, like, normal rate of banana consumption, I wind up with a few that I just, they end up having fruit flies in them.
Ugh.
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.